Welcome to another mic'd up video. This is my last workout of week 3 of the weightlifting AI. It's a deload week, so the weights won't be moving up today. For snatches, I have some doubles at 100, at 80, and then no hook, no feet. Then I have no hook, no feet for the cleans, and then pause jerks. With those, some light back squats and some push press. So far, with the AI programming, I don't think I've gotten any stronger, and I don't think that's a very difficult thing to think right now. But because of the illness and field day and the end of the school year and all of that stuff, I'm not altogether surprised that like my strength has dipped because especially on those my illness. So I had the illness Friday and Saturday, and then that following Monday, Tuesday is when I had field day. So it was really the combination of those two things. I've lost about 5 pounds. So I went from being like 235 pounds down to, I was like 229, 230 in the morning later that week when I was weighing myself. So it's not altogether surprising because of how much time I was outside and just being a little bit sick. So I think as I, continue just to eat normally and, be normal as far as not being sick, then I should be, okay in that department. And I'm not really that concerned about like what my body weight is. I'm more concerned with like the fluctuations. So whether I'm sitting at 230 or 235, it doesn't really matter to me as far as pounds. So whether I'm sitting at 105 or 107 in kilograms, it's not really that important to me. It's the consistency. And when things start feeling bad, it means that I've lost weight for whatever reason that may be, whether I'm not eating or I'm sick or I'm outside for 12 hours plus in 2 days when it's pretty warm out. So it's not altogether surprising that it's a deload week, so it's a pretty non-motivating week of training, at least for me. And then being sick and losing that weight. All that I'm trying to say is that I'm not surprised I'm not feeling strong, but my technique is feeling good. I feel like I'm moving better, which is very encouraging. When I had that heavy day yesterday, the max out week, which for the second week I didn't do because I was sick and I missed those 2 sessions because I didn't train. But for the third week, I was able to do 120 and 140. Oh, and I did a 145 clean jerk earlier in the week as well. But the jerks have been feeling really good. The cleans feel heavy because my legs are kind of weak right now. But the 150 was kind of close. It wasn't really. I missed a clean yesterday, which is weird. That's how I can tell like my strength is down when I randomly miss cleans because it's very rare. I know I missed a no hook, no feet one earlier in the week, but I feel like that's an exception because it's a complex. Like just straight up cleans, I very rarely miss it with the like just straight up like I did with it crashing off of me. If I miss it, it's usually on the stand up. But yeah, that was I haven't missed a 150 clean in a long time. So that was definitely odd, which is why I looked at it so weird. But I was happy with all the lifts building up to those weights because the technique felt good, the speed felt good. So hopefully that continues to be a good trend with the last week of training. And after this last week, I'll kind of assess where I am. I'm kind of leaning towards just continuing with the app because I'm pretty happy with how I'm moving as far as the technique. And I think one of the aspects that the AI does well is it gets your legs strong, gets your push press strong. And if my technique's getting a little bit better, then logically things should start to move up in a positive direction. So leaning towards doing it, but I'm kind of glad I did it as like a 4-week block because I'm going to be done with this block so that I can assess, the length of the next one, whether I want to do another 4-week one or to do like a 6 or 7-week one. I don't know. I haven't decided that, but we'll see how I'm feeling. I think a lot of it will determine how this, after this workout today, this last week, how everything feels on the last kind of like big heavy session. If I'm, continue to take cracks at those heavy numbers and feel pretty good building up to those, or, if everything's a disaster, but I don't really want to hold that against the programming too much when there's life that gets in the way. So I'm going to stop the video here in a second because I got a hot loogie. Because one of the things that happens when you talk a lot is if you do are sick a little bit, then the phlegm kind of builds up. But I'm going to go get 43 on the bar, do some no hook, no foot snatches. I guess it doesn't matter the order of it. And really just start hammering through this workout. But yeah, So I double checked the workout and it had some snatch pulls on there as well. I took those off just because I don't really feel like doing them today. And with a lot of the sliders, I have them all turned all the way up so I can take off exercises. Strength ones, particularly if I don't want to do them. I usually almost always do the weightlifting movements. I think I have done them on each day as far as I remember. And then I'll take off squats or pulls or presses if I feel like I'm doing them too much, or if I have like a heavy session of squats the next day, I'll probably, take off the ones for the day. Or if I haven't done pulls in a day or two, then I'll leave those on. But don't really feel like doing pulls. I think making sure I get push presses in today will be good. And then the squats are pretty light, just 170 for 4 singles, so nothing that's too heavy. But no hook, no feet. So pretty easy movement. It only gets difficult when I guess it's true of every, but it only like feels difficult when it's heavy because of the grip part. But the actual technique of it's pretty straightforward. I don't know what that was. Thumb. Okay. I had a couple weird days with this movement. I think I'll do another rep here. A couple weird days with this movement where it felt really just awkward and I was just all over the place, but I feel like I'm in a good groove with it now since I've been doing it so much. I've gotten a lot of good practice with it. And I think it's good for the focus on the bar path. The no hook allows for that. I suppose the feet part too. Not too shabby. Nothing hurts too bad, so we'll keep going up to our working weight. But we go from here to 60, then to 80. Do a quick single here, then go up to 80. I think originally I wanted it to be 77, but 77 kilos is a stupid number. Easy peasy. Now I have 5 doubles, and then I'll be done with snatching. First double here at 80. Should be pretty straightforward if I'm focused. Just really try to keep the bar close. Treat the pull like a deadlift. Keep it close. That's really about it. Not the best double, but felt like I caught it solid. I just have to finish better on that second rep particularly. First one felt decent, but that's why it's good, because if I'm missing forward, it kind of self-corrects with it. But first set, got 4 more, and the weight will be staying the same. So it will give me some good time just to practice, which is good. Second set here, hopefully make this one a bit better, particularly on the second rep. It's always tough. The hardest part of doing doubles with this complex is because I'm not like strapped in. It's hard to like carry the bar down because I don't do CrossFit, nor is it very good for my hands to be like leading the bar down on the ground, because I will just sandpaper my skin off. But thankfully, I never did CrossFit, so I don't have that ability to re-catch weights very effectively. Much better. Still a little bit out in front, but certainly much better than that first set. So we got 3 more of those, and then we'll be done with them. Third set here of 5. Part of me wants to just not do 5 total sets. Seems a bit excessive, but I'll see how this one feels. It's only 80 kilos, so shouldn't be too difficult physically to do. If you hear gunshots in the background, I hope it's fireworks, but could be either one, I suppose. But it is Memorial Day weekend, so chances are it's, well, I shouldn't say that. I hope it's just fireworks. A hair right here. Bumping my left shin. It's good it didn't open up, but with this, because of the competition bar, bumps have a very high tendency to open up my leg. So hopefully I can prevent that on the next set, but I think I'll just man up and just do all the sets. It's light work, it's not difficult. It's more of just I have to mentally focus in order to do good reps. But ear feels a little weird. I got some fluid in there or something, but probably just for my sinuses, hopefully. I'm going to try to do a bit of a pro gamer move and do the last 2 sets together, so do a set of 4. It's something that is nice to do if you have a very non-challenging workouts like this one. It's one thing you can do to make it more challenging and to kind of, I guess, increase the focus, but obviously to make it a more quote-unquote intense workout, even though the weight's staying the same, the overall volume will still be the same. It makes a set where you're like, all right, now I can get a little bit hyped up. Now I don't really feel too hyped. It's just 80 kilos. I could there's a good chance I could muscle snatch this for more than 1 rep. So I'm not too concerned about doing this for a set of 4, but I want to do good reps, and that's what I'm more of the focus is on. But if the first 2 feel good, then I'll just drop it and just do this second 2 together. And based on how slow I do reps anyway, it's basically doing a normal 2 sets of 2. But we'll see how these go. Same weight for all these, like I mentioned before. pretty easy set of 4. Hardest part, or my hands were starting to get raw after the second one. Even with the no hook, my palms are starting to feel the wrath of the nearly on the bar, but a little bit winded, but that was good. I was happy with everything but the third rep. The rep, I was a little bit forward, but got it done. So 5 sets of 2, but the last one's a set of 4. If I can find my phone, oh, it's over there. Sucks being blind, but whew, take this 80 off, down to 60, and do some no hook, no feet clean, plus pause jerk. A little bit winded from that, but it felt good. So on to the clean and jerk work. I don't know if I've updated my fingers in a little bit, but they've completely healed, which is good. I have, the worst cut was on my middle finger, and that one, I feel a little bit, but it's just kind of like the extra skin, I suppose that's there, a little bit of a scar or callus of it, but nothing that bothers me when I'm lifting, which is good. When I was doing this heavy snatches yesterday, there wasn't anything that was impacting it, hand-wise. So that part's good, but no hook, no feet, plus pause jerks. I'll do full ones. I think earlier this week when I had these, I did power cleans just to do some. But these will, they were programmed to be at 96 kilos, so I'm going to do them at like 100 or 102. I'll probably just do this one, just go right to 102 to be honest, because they're not heavy. Not too bad. All right, we'll just go to 102 and just start working. So I'll just jump right to 102. When it's light work, you can kind of do that. Well, this is a jump I'd probably normally do on clean and jerks anyway. All right. Still have to focus though. Not the best jerk, but I'm really trying to focus on getting a little bit deeper in the dip and just having a good pause. Obviously still that upper body stuff, but really just emphasizing the dip of the drive. But I don't know, it didn't feel too bad. It's just the first set.